Hi, I'm Jonathan Bardzik. I'm a storyteller, cook, and author, and today I'm going to tell you a story. So let's flash back to my first year in high school, biology class. The very first assignment we got from Mr. Danielski was to leave the science building, walk outside, find a plant, draw it in exacting detail, and then, using our own words, describe it with that same exacting detail. So I walked out of the science building into the lawn and I grabbed a blade of grass. I drew it in exacting detail, the main leaf and the secondary leaves sheathed around the first and branching out the side. I described it in my own words, its color, its texture, the pointy ends of the blades. I even described it as a monocot. Stick with me. So I turn in the assignment, I get it back, and Mr. Danielski gives me a C-. And he says, maybe next time you'll stick to the assignment and just use your own words. I was devastated. See, those were my own words. What Mr. Danielski couldn't possibly have known is that my dad had finished a PhD in plant and soil science 1 year before I was born. So as a kid, we would walk around the yard and he would describe the branching structure of plants as opposite or alternate. We would talk about the stoma in leaves, and we would talk about plants as being monocots or dicots. So what is that? Well, the first thing you need to understand is what is a cotyledon. When a seed germinates, it sends up a seed leaf, a cotyledon. And the job of that seed leaf is to start photosynthesizing, which sends energy down into the roots so the plant can continue to grow. Now, if the plant sends up one of those leaves, it is a monocot, like that blade of grass I drew for Mr. Danielski. If it sends up two leaves, it is called a dicot. Why would you ever need to know this? Well, outside of the office water cooler, maybe Trivial Pursuit, or a little bit of bar trivia, you wouldn't, except in the kitchen. So there is this wonderful addition to our pantry that we know as microgreens. And microgreens typically are plants harvested when we just have their seed leaves, their cotyledons, or it's the cotyledons plus the first set of true leaves. I get these in my house every single week from Mary Ackley, who is a local farmer right here in DC at Little Wild Things Farm. So despite that early tough grade from Mr. Danielski, I really like him. And what he has taught me serves me well. Those powers of observations today let me look at things like salad greens and identify their texture and how they may best work in a dish. It lets me understand arugula's pepperiness, or the pleasant bitterness in lettuces and mesclun, or the little bit of sweetness in baby spinach. In fact, I wish today that I could have Mr. Danielski over for dinner, because I think he might just give me an A+ in salad. And I could give him a copy of my cookbooks. If you want to find more out about my cookbooks, visit my website, jonathanbardzik.com. If you want to know what I am cooking every single day, follow me on Instagram @JonathanBardzik. And tonight, when you sit down for dinner and you sprinkle on a few of those microgreens, maybe tell everyone all about those cotyledons. Thank you.